Hello, this is Jo from Cranberry Beads here. In this video I'm going to show you some of the latest arrivals at Cranberry and take you through some of the features, suggest what you might be doing with them. We've got some old favourites and some new ranges as well. So let's kick off. I've got my bead mat here, which I'm always beading on, but great for showing you the new products on. First off, we have some Lunasoft cabochons. These are in lemon, sky blue and red, and the glow on these is just super. They really do benefit from having the light moving on them to show them to their best effect. Really bright, very easy to bead around. And this is adding to our existing range of Lunasoft colours. We've also got a couple of greens. We've got a mauve, a peach, a watermelon. So lots of ranges to choose from with these. Some of them are quite bright, but this one is quite subtle. When you put it by itself, it's not quite bright. But these two are definitely much more out there. They're very citrusy colours. So that's those. Then next we have a couple of new fire polished colours. These are Persian turquoise bronze Picasso. Okay, it's a bit of a long name, but they are quite heavy on the bronze Picasso finish. So they don't look too turquoisey, but they do have that underlying colour. You can see it a little bit more on the 6mm bead than you can on the 4mm, but super popular. This 6mm is actually nearly sold out, so we're going to restock that shortly, but at the moment we still have plenty of the 4mm. Just beautiful. These are great for adding embellishments to your bead weaving, joining components, all sorts of things. They're one of the staples of the bead weaver, the fire polish bead. Next we've got some 3mm round pearls. So we've got three colours here. We've got this very bright yellow, which is called, let me check, Yellow Drop. So really lovely shiny finish on this. Then we've got this green, it's quite a dark green, and this one is called Green Jade. Very nice shine on it as well though. All of the pearls have a beautiful shine. And then this one is called Nile Blue. It's quite a light coloured blue, and it sort of goes quite well if you're looking for a colour match. These two together. Once again, 3mm rounds are super popular for embellishing your bead weaving and adding accents. So that's those. Next we've got some seed beads. This first one is a silver lined olive AB in a size 8, and the code is 81026, and this one comes in at $7.90. So we already had this in a size 11, and we had a request to get it in the 8 as well. So we've got a slightly more vibrant green in the same finish. This one here is also a request from a customer to get this colour in a different size. So we had this Duracoat Muscat in size 11 and 8 already, but we didn't have the 15. So here we have the 15. Yes, it's sort of a coppery, it's not really bronze, it's more towards a sort of orangey end of copper, but it's not really orange. That's what it looks like. So we are also going to get this in the size 6 as well very soon. So we'll have the full set. Next up, I might have to make a bit more room on my bead mat. We decided that we didn't have enough size 11s in purple. So we've got a selection in, and they would be great for shading because they're sort of somewhat similar in colour, but there is a difference. So this first one is a Silverline Smoky Amethyst AB. That's 11, 10, 12. And then the next one is the Silverlined Amethyst AB. So if I put them side by side in the tube, you can definitely see that this one is a bit lighter. Let's pour them out to see if we can see the difference on the bead mat. There definitely is a difference. Yeah, I think you can see the difference there. So that's those two, and all of these beads are Miyuki. And then we've got a purple lined amethyst AB. Let me make some room. And while these two are silver lined, this is color lined. So and AB, they're all AB. So they do have that extra little bit of sparkle, but this one is darker again. Okay, let's do that up. Don't want to make too much of a spillage mess here. And then this one is darker again. And this is semi-frosted dark lilac lined light amethyst. That's a long colour name, isn't it? So it is colour lined, so you will get that sort of effect of the colour on the inside, but very nice rich purple colour. I do like that one a lot. I think I forgot to say this one here is 11356 and this one is 111932. Okay, so we definitely increased our purple quota of size 11s with these new products coming in. Okay, now I'll clear up my bead mat and get back to you with the next batch of new products. Next up we have these gemstone beads. These are a 4mm range, and they are strung as stretchy bracelets. If I pull them you can see that, but you don't have to use them as bracelets. You can cut them up and use them in your bead weaving. They work really well as a substitute for the check glass beads that are 4mm rounds, and just maybe, you know, elevate your bead weaving a little bit to have some lovely gemstones incorporated into it. So this one here is Ruby Zoist. This one, next one is Serpentine. The next one is Fancy Jasper, so there's a mixture of colours in there. And this last one, it's got these little black inclusions in the green, which make it really interesting. This one is Franite. Okay, so it's just a standard bracelet size. It's quite easy to pop them on your hands. And they are all different price points. This one is 18, this one is 14, this one's 15 and 15. So that's the sort of price range that they are in. So these are the first 4 colours that we have. Then these are the next 4 colours. Okay. This first one is Amazonite. And this next one is Hematite with a rainbow plating. This next one is turquoise coloured Howlite. Nice pale colour. And then this last one is lapis lazuli, rich dark blue colours, really pretty. And our last 4, here we are. This one here is smoky quartz. This pink one you'll probably know as rose quartz. And then this one here is coral fossil. So there's a good mixture of colours in there, but really earthy tones. And this last one is imperial taper. Interesting colours. You've got like the pale blues, the creams, and little splashes of darker brown. Okay, so those are the gemstone beads in 4mm that we have. Next up are some gemstone cabochons. These are beautiful, really, really beautiful. So they are zebra calcite, and they're various different sizes, but they're all the same price, $29. We've got a few more of these as well, and they're all slightly different. As with all natural gemstones, there are natural variations in all of them. So the photos on the websites will show a selection of them, and you will get one of those that are in the picture or something very similar. The next we have is some stitch tight. Now, if you're watching this video very near to it coming out, we have a couple of the large ones left, but we have several of these smaller drops available. This is a beautiful, like chartreuse coloured stone with these purple dots in it. Yeah, really interesting. Be great to pick up the purple using those seed beads I just showed and incorporate it with some bead embroidery or a rope with these. Really, really beautiful and unusual. Next we have some rhodonite. These are very shiny, very nice finish on these. They have a slightly square edge to them, but it's a shallow edge actually. It's not very deep at all. So I think these are 30mm from memory. Maybe they're 35. It's on the website. Okay, next up we have some Kambaba jasper. So this is a lovely green colour with these black patches on them. Very nice. We have a few of these. Next up we have some green opal and blue opal. Various different shapes and sizes that we have of this. So these green ones are 20, this blue one is a little bit more, 29, and then we have some drops at 21. You can see the very different colour variations because they're natural stones. Then we have some Red Creek jasper pointed drops. You really do get a lot of variation with the Red Creek jasper, but it's such a rich colour and the patterns are so beautiful. Yeah, these are 50 or 60mm long, but very slim and elegant. You can make a very interesting bead embroidered pendant with those. You could try and secure it with a beaded bezel, but the point is going to be tricky. Yeah, these ovals are much easier to capture with a peyote bezel. These a little bit harder, so I'd probably bead embroider these. And the last one up is lepidolite. This is a purple stone, but it's got a very slight sparkle to it. It's hard to see, but there's not much variation in them, but there are lighter patches in some and others, but very, very beautiful, very subtle, beautiful purple colour. Yeah, and these are only $17 each. So you could perhaps use like 3 in a bracelet or something like that. Yes, some of them are more suited to being grouped together, and some are more suited just to stand out as the focal by themselves. Okay. If these are still available when you're watching this video, they are on the website and you can find them in the cabochon section. If you look for cabochon and then gemstones, and they'll be in that section. So do grab some while they last. Everything else that I've demonstrated today, the seed beads are on the website under seed beads and their size and then colour. Gemstone beads are in their gemstone beads section, and you can always use the search function to find them. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these products moving. Not quite in real life, but it's always better to see them up close on a video than just a plain photo. Which cabochon are you going to choose, and which seed beads will you pair with it? I'd love to know. Drop a note in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing.